Vessel. No, Vasai.
What is up, peeps? Alright, here we go. Now, I'm going to try and explain everything we're doing as we do it, so you can get a general idea of the build and what we're going to be doing with it. I'm actually going to change this up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, now as far as like leveling uniques are concerned, like it's an optional thing. I'm just doing them for a quick, to make this a little bit faster for me. But none of these are required. This build is totally cool to use in a solo self-bound environment. And we're actually going to be starting the build off using lightning skills. So, all right, now we're going to go ahead and go to the mud flats first. And the reason we go to the mud flats first is it makes Hellrake easier for us. All right, we're gonna keep this arcane surge at level 1. We're using Stormblast Mine, by the way. And then we're going to be switching to Arc Mines until we get to level 24. That's when our the Spellslinger build comes online. Rather enjoying the music. And because we're using Stormblast Mine, we're going to be using the lightning skills until we get to level 24. I went ahead and I'm not using the Tiki Amulet. A lot of people like that one, but that one just adds a lot of good stats for projectiles, which if I were doing a Freezing Pulse build would be great, because Freezing Pulse is a projectile. I'm going the wrong way. Cannot wait to get Flame Dash or Frostblink. Oh, we have what we have for now. There we go. Alright, so it is Submerged Passage. Now, the next kind of big thing for us is when we get to level 8. It's when we get Blast Chain Mine support, and that's when we can actually really start using the arc. And arc mines are such a powerful skill. We should get Orb of Storms here. Orb of Storms. Let's throw that here. We get Frostblink here.
Farewell.
And now we can go to the coast, take out Hellrake. We're just going to go along this path on the tree to get to Lightning Walker, which we will later respec when we get some respec points from quests. And basically just run through this area. Couple of storms.
Freeze!
Oh, there we go. That's him dead. Now a lot of. I don't really like to log out, log back in during league start, but you know, when you're just leveling, you can save yourself a portal with the log out and log back in. And you can talk to Nessa. A lot of people get the Quicksilver Flask. I actually prefer the Life Flask. And I'm going to pick up Spell Cascade. And I'm just going to be basically just leveling these for now. So I'm going to get another Spell Cascade. And those are just for leveling. So that's.
While we live, we are blessed.
This is really all we need. I guess.
Yes.
Well, maybe we can pick up some. Nope. Alright, there's no
God
real
hasn't
others.
abandoned us.
Wait, did I just see Swift Assembly? Yeah, we'll pick up Swift Assembly support. That just, you know, makes our mines assemble faster.
Bye.
We can get this off of here, put that back to our blast, and we are all set.
Farewell.
Alright, now we can go on through the submerged passage. A lot of people save the Dweller of the Deep for later. We're strong enough to handle it right in the beginning. I know that the reason is, you know, when you're speed running, you know, you only have to return to town once instead of twice. You know, that like the saving of a couple of seconds is a big deal when you're speed running. I am not a speed runner, nor will I probably ever be. As a matter of fact, I pretty much abhor the leveling process. I don't like it enough to do it over and over again on a competitive scale, just to learn the layouts and stuff and how to get to where faster. But my leveling's pretty efficient for my uses. So, alright, so you see the monster level is 6 here. We're level 5. That's actually really good. We want to try and stay pretty much within, you know, 2 levels of the zone we're in. 1 to 2 levels is the most efficient leveling. Now, if you're in a hardcore environment, obviously, like if you're not an experienced hardcore player, you know, with awesome at killing bosses and stuff like that, then, you know, taking your time, getting the extra experience, not a bad practice to be into. Alright, so you see this guy right here? That's how you know when you're at the Dweller of the Deep. When that crab comes out of the water and tries to take you out. That's the Dweller's cousin, Earl. Now you want to try and stand in the range of your Orb of Storms when you're doing your mines. Says you can see it definitely makes more power. It's going to be the same thing with the Stormblast mine. Alright. Now we can go on to the ledge.
Oh, hello!
Oh, what's up, Dennis? How you doing, buddy? Didn't even notice anybody. I didn't even think anybody was going to be on, honestly. What's new in the world of the deals? Can you hear me okay? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot, like, when you reach a certain point in the world of Twitch, they start playing ads on your channel when you first load in. I am very sorry about that. I think there's a way I can change the way ads work. It sucks to be you. That really sucks to be me. It sucks to be y'all. Y'all gotta watch the ads. I don't. Let me set this up so I can see the chat without having to turn my head all the way halfway across the world. I've got a Twitch app on my phone which I can keep track of the chat. There we go. Rubberneck. Yeah, exactly. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's gonna... Hold on, let me see if I can do this. There we go. Alright. You are I think you are the only one on stream right now, honestly. Where'd the chat go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, you are the only one on stream right now, but that's okay. It's me and you together, bro. Rocking it out. Well, dang, yeah. Well, because of the wedding and all that stuff and, life events and such, I kind of took longer of a break from streaming than I should have, and it happened, right when I was actually starting to get, consistent viewers. So, now it's just kind of... Now it's just going to kind of be a game where I build my viewership back up over time. It is what it is. We are leveling a volatile dead Spellslinger build because I have a secret project in the works. But I guess since there's nobody really on the stream, I can kind of tell you what the secret project is. I want to start creating builds on a budget, right? I'm gonna give myself one exalt to use, and I have to create. If you can, oh, it'll be fine. Because I don't think anybody's gonna go back and rewatch the VODs. But so I'm gonna show people how to get currency in the early game, and why my brain is losing track. And then how to build a build that can do all the way up to tier 16 maps. On a budget of one exalted, which is right now I think 165 chaos, which is it's actually really kind of nice to have that much of a budget straight away, if you know what I mean. I'm just gonna rubberneck and look at the screen. It's not too bad. But so, and you know, this leveling, you know, this particular leveling thing will,
When I'm ready and not
you know, it gives me a chance to explain everything and work out the bugs. It is a generous budget. It's not, I mean, well, no, not really. Considering, like, considering a lot of, like, the big-time builds that people are using cost, like, you know, 200 or 300 exalts for, like, their budget version. And then, like, you can just kind of handle, like, you can handle the tier 16 maps, but anything harder than that is, like, you know, needs more... No, it's definitely not beyond a normal player's skill. Like, you could... If you, like, leveled through the axe and got into maps, you, with your level of skill right now, you know, if you learn how to do the chaos recipe, which I'm gonna teach, you know, how to do in a YouTube video, then you'll be able to farm that currency in a, you know, in a day or two, even if you're, you know, a casual player, and then you use that currency to upgrade your build, you know, and kind of the theory is to show you what to look for and how you know when you're upgrading when you're actually doing an upgrade.
I'd rather burn than call such a place home.
Alright, so, like, and, you know, this gives me a chance to, like, talk about, like, why I'm taking certain, like, points on the tree, right? So there's a couple of points on the tree that I can actually take now, right? Like, we can work our way to quick recovery, which we are going to get. I could come over here and get Heart and Soul, which increases life and maximum mana. Or I can go this way and get Lightning Walker, which increases my damage, right? I'm not really having any issues with my life right now. I'm not having any issues with my mana, so there's no real reason why I should not pick up more damage, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pick up Lightning Walker. And the next step for me is I want to pick up Elemental Overload. So I'm going to follow my tree this way and then go up and around to Elemental Overload. Now that's kind of a stretch from right here from the beginning. So before I take Elemental Overload, I'm going to come over here and grab Heart and Soul. And then before I go to Quick Recovery, because I want to be level 24 when I start using my Spellslinger build and I'm level 9, it gives me like 15 levels. So following that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I actually gotta get all the way down to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, so after I take Heart and Soul, I can pass straight to Sovereignty, and I'm going to need Sovereignty to make the Spellslinger build work. And then I won't have to worry about picking up any life nodes along the way. Everybody's texting me. Please download Paramount Peacock for me so I can watch it now. Alright. Probably not going to be able to stream for as long as I wanted to today because now everybody's asking me to do stuff right when I... Nope, I'm off tonight. I'm actually working days now. So I'm gonna try and make the time I stream around this time every day. But yeah, right when I decided to go live, everybody started asking me for things. So much fun. It's just no problem. I don't mind helping. Don't mind giving people a hand when they need it. Actually, I want to be done with Act 1 by now. Maybe not done, just through it. How long do I get? 20 minutes? Yeah, that's not bad. I actually meant to go to town and pick up some more gems. I need to pick up Last Chain Mine because yeah, well, I'm probably gonna give this I'm probably gonna, see how far I can get in the first hour, and then I'll take a break and come back on shortly after, probably around 7 or 8, and probably stay on until I get this build to maps. And that'll be about the time the budget like budgeting for the build comes into play anyway. So I'll need to upgrade for my leveling gear. Yeah, that's true. That's true. If I were actually paying attention, I would actually be going the right way. So, Spellslinger, we have to reserve mana. We have to have extra mana. We have to. Our mana reservation has to be very good because Spellslinger reserves mana, and then you cast one skill, and other skills that are attached to the Spellslinger supports activate simultaneously. And Volatile Dead works in that fashion. Like, why am I not going through this door? Volatile Dead works in that we'll be casting Power Siphon until we get Frenzy, and Power Siphon will actually activate Desecrate, which creates corpses on the ground, and Volatile Dead turns those corpses into fireballs that basically they're like heat-seeking missiles. And that will all come online at level 24. When we get to Act 3. So... Alright, let's go fight Brutus. Now, normally, I like to, I would have liked to pick up the gems I needed before I get to Brutus, but unfortunately, I did not do it. And I'm not high enough level to get Arc anyway. I think I get Arc at level 12. So... don't die, right? So I'm going to talk a little bit about how to, the boss encounters as I do them. So Brutus is going to come charging through a wall right when we walk through here. And the first thing he's going to do is he's going to try and hook you with his chain, right? So that is when you're first going in, you want to avoid that immediate chain. So he's going to come from right there. There's the chain. And then you kind of he always does forward attacks, so you want to kind of like dash behind him, and you'll avoid most of his attacks. And then once he gets to about a third of his health, he becomes really easy to kill. So
Had you been my creation,
that is it.
Brute, you'd not have fallen so easily.
That is how we take care of Brutus. Easy as eating pancakes. And now we can go ahead and pick up the skill gems I meant to pick up before we got to Brutus. I think, actually, I can get Arc now. I just can't use it for 2 more levels. Alright, so what can we get? Clarity, I don't need. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up Flame Dash and replace Frostblink with Flame Dash.
I've traveled inland on the
And I'm going to put my Arcane Surge here with my Flame Dash. That is not supposed to go there. There we go. Alright. Now let's go talk to Netha. Nessa's going to give us added lightning damage. We for sure want that. And let's see, can we get Arc from you yet? We cannot get Arc yet. Okay. But we can get Blast Chain Mind support. Which is right. Can I get Blast Chain? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's Storm Blast Chain. We're going to put that here for now just to level it. Oh, wait, we can't put that on Orb of Storms. We're going to put it here just to level it. Whew! That would have been bad. Alright, so we got added lightning damage. And we got Blast Chain Mine. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on our way. We'll get Arc before we get to Merveil. Now, if we go straight along this path, we're going to get blocked. Because it seals off the path And that's something you fix in Act 2. So instead of following the path to the north, we're actually going to go this way and follow this ledge around, because that is the most efficient way to go. Alright, it's on the other side. That's where we got blocked. So this is now the most efficient way. When you get made to look dumb on stream by the game. So, I really like to use mines when I'm leveling. I like mines in general, but I really like to use mines when I'm leveling because you can kind of aim where you want it to go, right? I'm not sure if you were... Flame Totem is really strong. The problem is I don't like leveling with Flame Totem and Mines at the same time, because Flame Totem requires more fire damage to be, like, to keep it, you know, good for leveling. And I'm using, like, Lightning to get through the leveling now. It would probably be more efficient for me to use Flame Totem, because I'm going to be switching to Volatile Dead, which is, of course, a fire skill. But, you know, who wants to be more efficient? Alright, so here's Fairgrave. We are not dealing with Fairgraves just yet. We're going to find the ship graveyard. We'll also look for the underground passage to see which one we come to first. Hey, look, I'm at the level I can use Arc. Okay, cool. So here's the cave. Now, I'm not really, like, you see I'm not really allocating passives on my tree yet, because for the next 10 or 12 levels, the passives on the tree aren't really going to be adding a lot for me as far as, like, you know, damage or survivability, because I'm going straight to Sovereignty. So at this point, like, there's not really anything I need straight off the bat. But I do want to activate my Arc Mines before I get some Reveal. And my resistances should all be capped right now. Yep. So I'm not worried about building resistances for the Reveal fight. Alright, so this is a pass or play moment. You can either kill the beast that is guarding the slave girl, or you can skip her completely. I usually skip her completely because it's just, you know, there's no real need to fight her. Now, we're actually going to look for the underground passage first, so that we can take the waypoint back to the beginning of the level where we found Fairgraves. Y'all want to mess with me? I'll kill you all. I don't care. I live that life. But we can take the waypoint back to Fairgraves. We are not going to go to the Valside area right now. And we're going to end up back at Fairgraves anyway. So we might as well just do Fairgraves.
Please understand that as a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this. Hard times call for hard hearts. I'm sure Were the circumstances reversed, you'll do precisely the same.
Recast mines for the boss, and goodbye. Alright,
And that's
now
how you die properly.
we're going to go ahead and go to town as soon as we find the waypoint in the underground passage. That is where we will pick up Arc, and we will switch to the leveling skill we're going to be using all the way till we get our Spellslinger build going. So let me not pretend like I know where I'm going, because obviously I have no clue where in the world. It's probably all the way down there at the bottom where that Val side area was. If I had to venture a guess. Ah, here we go. Alright, let's go to town and pick up all the gems we're going to need for to finish Act 1. Also get some skill points. Alright, so Arc is right here. We're going to replace Stormblast Mine with Arc.
Hasn't abandoned us.
Alright, then we're going to put Blast Chain Mine here. Now, I don't think there's anything else we really need to pick up. So, I should be able to get Volatile Dead. Yep, there it is. And I can't put it on yet. Actually, if I allocate the passives, I probably could. 2, 3, nope, no dexterity yet. I need to have dexterity to use it. Did I not put added lightning damage on? Oops. Alright, there we go. And we got another skill point. Now, am I going to be picking up any dexterity along the way? No, I'm not. Alright, so let me get a necklace that I can get some dexterity with. Let me see if I have an amulet with dexterity on it. This gives me plus 10 dexterity. This gives me plus 30. Alright, so we're going to put this one on. I'm going to take this off. And for now, we're going to blight this one. So we're going to add an anointment to this. So we're going to go blight. Alright, I do have a golden oil. So we're going to put gold, crimson, and is it verdant? Nope. Is it teal? No. Is it azure? No. Indigo? No. I know it's something. Maybe it's not crimson. Maybe it's sepia and... No. Oof, yeah. Alright, I tried to act like I knew what it was, but I obviously do not. Oh, okay. Okay, it was... Okay, I was actually really close. It's this one. Heart of Thunder. Boom. Now we can stick that on. That gives us enough dexterity to put that on to start leveling it. And there we go. Let's go fight Merveil. I always forget to do that. So I put the detonate button on my walking button so that it just detonates as I walk. And oftentimes I forget to do that, and then like I'll wonder, why in the world are things not dying faster? Well, that is why things are not dying faster. So, you can see how Arc spreads out a lot further than Blast Chain Mine did. Yay! Which is why it is more efficient for leveling than Blast Chain Mine was, or than Storm Blast Mine was. And now the Blast Chain Mine support, what that does is you link it to it, and like just about any skill can be used as a mine instead of bigger and better. Yeah, instead of like, you know, how it normally does. So, I don't know, that probably was the worst explanation ever. Omer Vale, I'm coming for you. You're about to die. This isn't Love's True Face. Alright, so Merveil, pretty much you attack around her, and you just don't be right in front of her. That's all, you know. Just so I set my mines, and then I move. And that's it. Alright, so now we're going to get some ads attacking us, some mobs here, and then we get Merveil Stage 2, which is exactly the same as Merveil Stage 1. You just don't stand right in her face. And don't stand in these little swirling vortexes. Now, Merveil is a cold dealing boss. So to have the best chance of survival against Merveil, you want to have as much cold resistance as possible, which is really easily obtained by getting sapphire rings. If you don't know how to get a sapphire ring, you can make your own sapphire rings by getting a regular white iron ring and trading that to a vendor with a green gem, or a blue gem, and an orb of just a blue gem, just a ring and a blue gem. And boom, you have yourself a sapphire ring. Sapphire rings have lots of cold resistance on them. And there we are, into Act 2. Alright, well this is not as far as I wanted to get in the first stream of the day, but I will be back in a little bit to continue on with the build. So, Dennis, thanks for joining me. I hope you can come back on later. And I'll see you guys later.